The battle for peace. Divisions and diplomacy in the Hamas-Israel conflict shake Africa. In a world where alliances clash and violence escalates, the United Nations Security Council finds itself gripped by paralysis, unable to forge a resolution in the face of the Hamas-Israel conflict. As the superpowers clash, with the United States and the United Kingdom firmly backing Israel, and Russia and China standing in solidarity with Palestine, global divisions deepen. Amidst this web of geopolitical entanglements, the true essence of the conflict remains veiled in uncertainty. Is it a war between two nations or a relentless onslaught by the notorious terrorist group Hamas? This question fuels impassioned debates across the globe as nations grapple with the implications of their chosen narratives. The impact of this conflict reverberates far beyond the Middle East, casting a dark cloud over the ongoing Ukraine-Russia war. As the world takes sides, divisions deepen, and battle lines are drawn. African leaders, engulfed in their own insecurities, find themselves treading on treacherous ground. The conflict's financial instability and diplomatic repercussions threaten the continent's stability. In a resolute stance against the destruction of innocent lives and livelihoods, South Africa, in alliance with Algeria and Egypt, emerges as a steadfast supporter of Palestine. While Kenya, Ghana, and DRC have proclaimed their support for Israel, some African nations opt for neutrality, but their stance is met with fierce condemnation by South Africa's fiery EFF leader, Julius Malema.
Netanyahu is a #1 terrorist, and he must be declared everywhere he goes. He must never know peace because he's a #1 world terrorist, and the world must fight against terrorists.
Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken embarks on a daring mission to rescue stranded Americans in Palestine. Coordinating with Egypt, Blinken's desperate efforts to evacuate them through the perilous Rafah border expose the depths of the crisis. However, even he is taken aback by the response of Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. Expressing shock at the scale of the conflict, el-Sisi mourns the fact that Israel, once untouched by aggression, has chosen such a devastating path. As the world witnesses the unfolding catastrophe, the clarion call for collective action grows louder. Diplomats from various African nations urge the Organization of African Unity, OAU, to mobilize its forces, seeking an end to this unprecedented horror that stains the annals of humanity. In the midst of this tumultuous saga, the Wekesho TV network stands as a beacon of information. Stay tuned to witness the pulse-pounding updates that shape the fate of nations and the quest for peace in this gripping battle for survival.